appearances only. Viewer discretion advised. This video is sponsored by OI Clothing. Get all your merch at oiclothing.com.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Damn. Yo. What it is, man. It's your boy A Smith. And you now tuned in to ShootnDaBreeze. What's going on with everybody? Yo, it's been a while, I ain't gonna lie. I know it's been a minute. Like, I ain't been really on as much as I should. Just know I had an important situation that I had to attend to. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of took me away from the show and going live. I couldn't even do my sports show. You know what I'm saying? We never missed those. But yeah, man, we back though. We back. You feel me? We back. We live in effect. And we got some shit to talk about. We got some things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? A few things to talk about. First of all, I want to say I hope everybody's having a good day. You know what I'm saying? Let me check and see if I'm live everywhere, man. I gotta make sure. All right, make sure this shit is live all over the place. You know what I mean? Make sure everything working on Twitch. We live. Make sure we live everywhere. Give me a second. Give me a second. Make sure everybody can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You know what I mean? Yeah, my everything working kind of slow right now. But yeah, we're gonna see if we live. Everything working correct as it should be. You feel me? Let's see. Look like I'm live on Twitch right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, we live. Let me know if the stream is you know what I mean? Let me know if the stream is fucking up. But I think we live. I think we good. Just making sure though. This should never be too. You know what I mean? You always gotta make sure you're sure. So. All right, it look like we on the pop. Look like we on the pop. Look like we on the pop. Look like everything's everything, man. So yeah, what's up with y'all? Yo, what's up? I'm gonna let a few more people get up in here. Where y'all at, man? Tune in. Tune in. Tune in. I know it's the late night. This the graveyard shift, man. That's how we rocking this. We doing this shit like, you know, I'm gonna call this the graveyard shift, cause that's the type of shit we be on. We be streaming late, and you know what I'm saying. I be having to stream late just because how my time is set up. You know what I'm saying? My time be set up for me, so I have to kind of stream late and shit. But you know, it is what it is. I'll make sure everything right. But we got some shit to talk about, yo. We got some wild shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of craziness going on, you feel me? Some funny shit going on. You feel me? So let's jump right into it. First of all, I want to ask how's everybody week? How's everybody week, man? You feel me? Finally the weekend we here. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always good to be, you know, for Friday to come rolling around. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of y'all had this Friday. If you somebody that got the weekend off, you one of the lucky few people. You know what I mean? It's a blessing, yo. It's a blessing to be able to get the weekend off. You feel me? Everybody ain't got it. So for those that got the weekend off, we gonna party. You feel me? We're gonna turn up, we're gonna party, we're gonna have a little dialogue, we're gonna talk, we're gonna laugh, because I got jokes today. I got some jokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this to be too much of a heavy stream, yo. Let's laugh. Let's enjoy this night. You feel me? You know what I mean? It ain't gotta be too heavy. You feel me? It ain't gotta be too heavy. You can just enjoy this shit, have some fun, and you know what I mean? But anyway, so let's get into it. Now, I'm sure by now everybody and their grandmother, right? You remember them couple months ago, right? Who remember them couple months ago? Hold up. Remember a couple months ago when you had that it was a woman who caused this division between men and women. You feel me? She caused a great uproar. She caused a division. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring it up on the screen so people can know exactly what I'm talking about. But someone, it was a woman that caused a big division, a big debate between the people. Feel me? She made the claim that black men don't protect black women. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into what happened. We're gonna get into what happened and the whole ordeal. But hold on, let me switch it on the screen. But it was a lady a few years ago, right? A few years ago, she claimed that when she was out partying, you know what I'm saying? Um, some guy asked her for a number. She said no. And what happened was the nigga hit in the head with a brick. You feel me? So let's bring that up right now. Hold up. Let me bring that up right now. Let me hit my TikTok. Let me hit my TikTok and find a video. The way a lady just pretty much what she was saying and how she felt and you know what I'm saying and those things like that. Bring it up like this. Let's bring it up right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how I gotta do it? Whatever. You can go like this. You can go like this. Hold on, give me a second. You can go like this. I thought I ain't think I had to do all this shit. You know what? Let me just look for it right here. Let me go right here on YouTube. It might be better. I can find it easy on YouTube. Give me a second. All right. So let's just go to the original. Let's go to the original video and see what she said. You know what I mean? Just to remind the people and refresh the people on what happened. And and why this is this is crazy. You know what I mean? So all right, I'm about to put it up right now. So let's get into this video right now, and you know what I mean, and talk about why it is, and just to refresh the people on what happened, and you know what I mean. So let's get into it. All right, let's get into it.
Ruth Olson, glad to all have you here on the fact rooms. When you guys see this,
Let me take it back.
and number one,
Let me take it back because this caused the uproar.
welcome
This caused a real
and
big
thank you
uproar, yo. It caused a
for
lot
second
of
half hour
division
of the fact.
between the people, between men and women. You feel me? They get to arguing and shit, and everybody, you know, in the comments, you know, like a basic war, like it always is. You know what I'm saying? And niggas going back and forth and la 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 la. Yo, I do not get into that gender war shit. That's not really because you know I believe that it takes the focus away from the true problem that we have and you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of blame and pointing the finger, and it really solves nothing. You know, as a matter of fact, I think it causes more division. Rarely do you have opposing opposition in thought coming together and coming up with something. But you know, at the end of the day, yo, fuck that gender war shit. Only people you need to worry about is the one you're dealing with to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Start there first. But anyway, let's get into it. So,
Factor Uncensored, a lot of hot topics to get to tonight. We begin with the
hey
rejection
yo,
that took a
listen, look. I ain't gonna laugh at. Let's let it go first.
dangerous turn. A Houston woman is recovering after she says a man hit her in the head, in the face with a brick. Robichaud says he attacked her after she refused to give him her cell phone number, all while a crowd of men stood there watching.
Mm.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What are you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why is this man got a brick on my face?"
According to her social media, this happened over the weekend. We reached out to HPD for some information.
All right. In other words, right? In other words, she said her claim was that somebody asked her for her number and she said no, and the nigga picked up a brick and hit her with it. Okay. Now at the time it happened, it caused an uproar. You know what I'm saying? Because people felt like, especially women felt like ain't nobody protection. There wasn't no protection for them, and this, that, and the third, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna take away from the fact that it is people out there that experience these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? And it could happen. So, with that in consideration, you feel me? But it turns out months later, it turns out that this woman was full of shit. Let's get into that. Hold on. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. Hold on. I'm fine. I'm figuring out how to work the buttons and all that. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out how to work everything, make it all cohesive and all that. But let's get into that. Let's get into pretty much what happened and it say, and look, she got a name. They call it a BrickLady. It says, woman known as BrickLady, Rhoda Osmond, charged in Houston after being accused of making whole thing up, raising 42K on GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? She raised 42K after making this whole thing up. So she was lying. It didn't happen. Let's get in deep into it. It says, BrickLady is facing felony charges. Prosecutor Keith Houston says this is not the first time she has made false claims of assault. Rhoda Osmond, 33, is accused of committing felony theft by deception. She went viral on social media after claiming a man assaulted her with a brick outside a club in September last year. Court documents say Osmond used the made-up story to fraudulently raise at least 40 grand on GoFundMe. It's believed the surveillance video outside the club contradicts Osmond's claims. A video was found of the defendant and the man, believed to be the accused assaulter. After both of them got out the car, the defendant slapped the male. He responded by slapping her back. He did have a water bottle in his hand, and that is what it believed to have left a mark on her face. Nigga, what kind of water bottle left that mark on her motherfucking face, nigga? I ain't gonna lie, right? Listen, unless that nigga was fucking what's the nigga Thanos or something? He slapped the shit out of her with that water bottle if her face was swollen like that. You feel me? Like you know what I mean? You hit somebody with a water bottle, like shit. A video of a man. Okay. It says, and this is what believed to have left a mark on her face, but it was described as mutual combat by police. Social media detectives played a role in cracking the case, according to the police. Houston said, I understand even before the detective had come to me, people were already reporting to the GoFundMe that it was fraud. They suspected it to be fraud and GoFundMe. I don't know where they froze it, but it was before I was contacted in November, and the donations was frozen for a long period of time. So this woman lied. She lied. She made that whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? She actually played off of, the fact that there's people out there that went through these kind of things, and she took advantage of that, and she made money off of it. She finessed. You know what I'm saying? Um, people should. I mean, be in an uproar, no, but like people should feel some type of way at least. Like, I mean, do I feel some type of way? No, because I ain't. You know, I don't really get into these type of things on the internet. You know what I mean? Um, but like at the same time, yo, like that's why when this shit happens on the internet like this, yo, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. You gotta take it like a thing at a time. You can't get too in depth with certain things, yo, especially shit like this because it caused an uproar. You know what I'm saying? And this woman really like, and she played off of like a lot of people's, you know what I'm saying, situations. A lot of people like felt for her and they felt the need to donate to her. And she went in and lied, yo. Like, you know, you can't be doing shit like that, sis. Come on. But that's not the worst part, yo. It gets worse, bro. This shit gets worse. You feel me? It gets worse, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let me find the other one. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I ain't really trying to get into that right there. All right, let's get into this right here. Hold on. Because not only did she take the money, she took the money and went on a run, bro. Shorty went on a run. Can y'all hear? Make sure y'all can hear. Oh, okay.
BrickLady was planning to surrender and turn herself in because she's wanted for theft in Harris County. We were contacted by the new Black Panther Nation and Quanell X because he was contacted by her for help and to arrange the surrender. So it was our understanding that that was supposed to happen at 3:45 today. You can see right now that time has passed. And as we arrived here at Houston Police Headquarters today, we got another alert that Miss Osman, BrickLady, is a no-show. She decided to not surrender.
They really
I spoke
calling her
with Candace
BrickLady.
Matthews, part of the new Black Panther Nation, and she told me that they had an agreed meeting location today. They were supposed to be meeting with BrickLady and then bringing her here for the surrender at Houston Police Headquarters, but they say she didn't show up. She didn't provide an exit. So
Damn.
that brings us here.
So BrickLady went on a run, man. She took that 42. She took that 42 and she went on a run, man. She went on a run. You feel me? So I was curious, right? I was curious because at the time I kept hearing the name BrickLady, BrickLady, BrickLady and shit. I'm like, why? Like, what's her real name? Like, who is she? Is she some kind of influencer or something? Like, they said she did it before. She a well-known scammer and some shit. So I got curious, right? I got curious and I went and Googled her to try to figure out who she was. And what I found was kind of funny. You feel me? Because it like this story is funny. It gets funnier. But what I found out was funny. So I hit Google up real quick, and I went to her IG. I had to find her IG. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Of course, it's on private. Why wouldn't it be now? You know what I mean? After all this stuff that's going on. Hold up, my computer kind of froze on me. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on, don't do this to me now, man. Come on with the bull crap. God damn it. All right, there you go. All right. Boom. I went to her page and, and this is what I found. All right. She got 120 posts. Her name is Rhoda Osman. She got pronouns, her, she, and hers. She got 27,000 followers and she only following 700. But the funny thing is her tagline, her little bio shit. It says, let me highlight it for y'all just in case. Unprotected and targeted Black woman assaulted by Olin and demonized for speaking out, a cash cow for bigot to profit off of my pain. Now I'm not sure if this is hers, like it's her page. You know what I'm saying? But today it's gonna be her page. You're gonna make it her page. You know what I'm saying? Just for the jokes. Because let's read this one more time. It says unprotected and targeted Black woman, right? Unprotected and targeted, assaulted by Olin. I don't know who Olin is. And demonized for speaking out. She says she's demonized for speaking out, right? So let's fast forward, okay? So she ran off with the bread. She lied. She ran off with the bread. She was supposed to turn herself in. She ran off with the bread. Where did she go? Where did she go? You know, remember, this woman says she feels unprotected. She don't feel like nobody's protecting her. You know what I'm saying? So where would she go and how would she move accordingly? Like how would she move knowing, you know what I'm saying, after experiencing this traumatic situation? You know what I'm saying? Let's go see what happened. Come on, yo. All right, yeah, there we go. Let's see where she went to. Turns out that this woman took that bread. She took that money. Hold on, let me put this on the large screen real quick. Shorty took that money and she went to Jamaica, yo. She went to Jamaica. Solo trip to Jamaica. Solo trip to Jamaica. Let's watch real quick.
I'm in Jamaica. And this is such a big deal because this is what I'm talking about when I say I'm taking my life back brick by brick, pun intended. Because 4 months ago when this incident happened, I was afraid to check my mailbox. I didn't think that I could ever go out by myself. And as a woman that has been on her own since she was 16 and has traveled over 20 countries and most of them by herself, that was just so depressing. But here I am on a solo trip that I decided 5 days ago that I was going to go on. And I'm here and I feel protected, divinely protected. And I wish that for all Black women across the diaspora, because Black women, we created this world. We deserve to explore it. We deserve to enjoy it. We deserve to see it. And this is just a big deal. Like, this is progress. And I'm so proud of myself for doing this. And I'm trying to learn how to live my life safely and enjoy it. I may never be the carefree girl.
All right. Enough of that, because she said a bunch of bullshit just now. Listen. Look. This is prime example of delusion. She's delusional. This is like sociopath behavior. Do she not know that people know she lied about that shit? And she's trying to play off this victim shit like she's unprotected. I gotta. This is why this is funny to me. Remember what her IG tagline said, right? She feels unprotected. She feels, you know what I'm saying? Yo, she's on a solo trip to Jamaica of all places. Listen, look, Jamaica is a beautiful country. I've never been there, but I see pictures. It's a beautiful place. It's the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? Nice blue water. You feel me? And I ain't trying to offend nobody from Jamaica, right? But listen, yo, from everybody that I've talked to that's been to Jamaica, yo, them dudes are like thugs out in Jamaica, bro. Listen. I've been told that them dudes will try to talk to your girl in front of you in Jamaica. Like they hound everything. You feel me? If your girl on a solo trip to Jamaica, she probably some Jamaican cat probably rubbed his Johnson on her leg while he out there got on a horse or something in the water. You know, they taking pictures and all that. Yo, while your girl out in Jamaica on a solo trip or with her home girls, yo, the Jamaican dude, they rubbing coconut oil all on your girl legs and all that. Listen, yo, Jamaica is how can she feel protected in Jamaica, yo? They really like hounds out there, yo. I thought that was funny, right? But let's get back into the story. Now. With further investigation, the police, they was able to really identify and find some problems and holes in her story. You know what I'm saying? Because it appears that she went to Jamaica. She ran off with the 42. She went to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? And she paid for some studio time. She actually released a song, and I have the exclusive video to her song right here on Straight Pip TV. You about to see an exclusive video, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is an exclusive song that she dropped live on air. So let's see what she's talking about.
Bricks, all white bricks, like 10 bricks, just hit a lick for 50 more bricks, ballin' like a bitch with all these bricks, 36 zips, that's a whole chick.
So Whitey see, yo, I'm a fool with the snow. They think I put the VVS jewels in the coke. Nah, all jokes aside, yo. The investigators asked her, they say, hey, miss, you know what I'm saying? What was the size of the brick you got hit with? She said, quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. Hey! Hey yo, nah, I had to, yo. I had to. But nah, yo, you know what I mean? Lady trying to get signed to Brick Squad, yo. She out there. She says she building her life back brick by brick, yo. Listen, yo, this is the you gotta be mindful, yo. Not to take away from people who actually experience these kinds of things, yo. Not making light of the situation. You feel me? Not making light of like, women not feeling protected and all that, because it's the real thing. Is women out there that really get assaulted and shit like that, unfortunately. You feel me? But this situation, yo, in particular, is funny, yo. And hey man, see if they can catch it. She on her gingerbread shit, man. Straight up. She's on her gingerbread shit. Straight up. You feel me? In other news, let's fast forward and talk about some other news, right? Now, how would you feel as a parent, right? Now, I got a 15-year-old daughter, right? She's in high school. You know what I'm saying? And I know high school can be a rough place. You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on where you're going to school at, and the demographics and the dynamics and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? High school can be tough, man. You feel me? Um, so you need a faculty and staff and principals and you know what I'm saying, teachers and shit that understands that and does what it takes to move the kids' future forward. And just to a bigger conversation, yo, I really think teachers should get paid a lot more money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, teachers are the shit. They have our kids more than us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They're not solely responsible, but they play such a huge role in the development of our kids, yo. That I think that should be valued a little more. You know what I'm saying? Especially you went to like a school like mine, like Southwestern, Lombard, Middle. I don't care what school you went to, any of those schools. You feel me? Going to a school like that, being a teacher, getting up every day, and being underpaid, I can't imagine. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the teachers out there. First of all, I want to say, but it's been reports, and it's a high school in Pikesville. You know what I'm saying? That's in Baltimore. It's like the northwest side of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Like primarily Jewtown, I want to say, kind of sort of. Um, there was a excuse me, there was a principal that was secretly recorded saying some real foul things, and I want y'all opinion about it. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. So I got the recording here. I'm gonna play it. Tell me what y'all think.
How to get
Hold up.
I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these dumbasses here every day. Between these ungrateful black kids who can't test their way out of a paper bag, or these teachers who don't get it, how hard is it to get these students to meet their grade level expectations? Lawrence and Ravenel should have never been hired. And don't let me get started on DJ. I'm going to drag his black ass out of here one way or another.
Hey.
I'm going to get something to stick. I'm just so sick of the inadequacies of these people. And if I have to get one more complaint from one more Jew in this community, I'm going to join the other side.
Hey.
Kathy, I'm done.
Damn. So that's a Baltimore principal named Eric Eisworth. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was secretly being recorded. Pikesville High School principal Eric Eisworth has been made public. Eric talks about black students and teachers, saying black students are not smart. Eric needs to be fired. Okay. Now, and then he also said something about them other people. You know what I mean? Said he's gonna join the other side. I don't know what he meant by that. Like, what do that mean? The other side? Explain. Like, what do that mean? But to me, oh man, somebody in a position like he is, I can understand that the frustration. You know what I mean? Is it racist? do I think that's racist? Ah, it's hard to say. It could be taken as racist because he's a white man speaking about black kids, saying these black kids they can't test their way out of paper bag, talking about black teachers and shit like that. I guess anytime you see a white person speaking objectively about black people, we take a lot of that shit as racist. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. I think it's a dude that's frustrated with certain things, and he just saying he don't give a fuck. And it's kind of like I understand, but then again, somebody at that position, first of all, when you at a position like that, man, and even if you're dealing with these kind of even if you're dealing with some problems like that, I just think being at the position yet, which is the principal, he should always think about pushing forward. You feel me? It sounds like he gave up. Like he just gave up. He like fuck it on. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like he cared, but he don't know how to handle and he gave up. But setting kids up and shit like that, right? You setting kids up. You know what I mean? Let's just say he's a guy, a kid he trying to get out, and he doing shit to set him up to get him out. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a leader. You feel me? However he feels about it, he didn't show leadership in how he responded. I mean, them are his personal feelings. You know what I mean? White, black, whatever. You feel me? But like being in a position like that of leadership, which is the head of the school, you know what I mean? You gotta always think about moving forward. Like, what can you do moving forward or understanding what's going on? You know what I mean? Maybe trying different things. You know what I mean? But it sounds like a frustrated teacher, a frustrated principal. You know, he's frustrated and he like, man, fuck these black kids can't test out a paper bag and this, that, and the third. Um, it's hard to say racist because he spoke about the other people too. He said something about them too. You feel me? So maybe he just fed up with it. He just on some anything is type shit, which I know can be reckless. You know what I'm saying? It can be reckless, and he definitely will lose his job, and he should. They should have somebody in that position who understands the situation and he's able to kind of move accordingly and not really throw nobody under the bus and shit like that. You know, because if you got to resort to setting the kid up and all that shit, then you don't need to be in that position. You know what I mean? Like, how many times they set that kid up before that? You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, how many other kids he setting up? You know what I mean? Like, I think, I mean, shit. I think he can play off of the fact that they black and make it look worse than what it is. Like, you know, setting the kid up and shit. And because he's black, he can make it, you know what I mean, make something worse than what it is just because how we perceived in the country or in different situations. So, you know, I don't think black kids can't test out of bags. I don't believe that. You know what I mean? I do think that high schoolers in general, whether they black, white, whatever, you know what I'm saying, um, tend to not be focused as they should. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get him out of there, get somebody in there that's more adequate and can handle that pressure situation. And you know what I mean? I don't know, yo. But yeah, man, get that man out of there, yo. How y'all feel about that? You know what I mean? Do y'all agree, disagree? What y'all think? You know what I mean? Do you think he's just a concerned teacher or you think he being racist? I'm curious to know what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of them JEWs, right? Speaking of them, we call them small hats in the community that I'm in. Speaking of them small hats, right? Your boy Kanye West. You remember one point in time Kanye West was exposed, he was blowing the top off everything. You know what I mean? You remember that? Kanye West was blowing the top off everything. He said he gonna expose it all. He said he don't give a damn. He gonna expose it all. You feel me? Well, apparently he's recently been coming more and more out in the public. You feel me? You be seeing him. He's still doing his weird shit, like walking around barefoot and all that, and big ass hoodies and big ass pants, and you know what I'm saying. He got a grill with just one grill. It's just a piece of silver in it, but just weird shit. I always thought Kanye was weird. I mean, shit, he's that, musically he's a genius, but you know, he just I guess I ain't hip yet. I guess I ain't smart enough to get the shit. You feel me? And you know, it is what it is. But let's get into this right here with this Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? It appears that, you know, he gave up on his mission to expose everything. He gave up on his mission to fight for truth. And this man, they say, Kanye West, Kanye West has filmed a 40-minute apology video over his anti-that remarks set to drop before his new album. So before his new album, he filmed a 40-minute apology. Why are these people so protected like that? You ever ask yourself that question? For those that know, you know what I'm saying? But for those that never considered it, you ever ask yourself why them people so protected like that? Like why they have such a quick turnaround when it comes to things like that? It got to be more to it than we know and what we think, and more than probably we'll ever know. You know what I'm saying? But it's something there that we should be able to put together on why these people can do what they want and get these kind of responses. This man got to apologize for 40 minutes, yo. And not only that, a lot of people are saying he's been walking around with this. You know, Kanye West keep a white girl with him and shit. You know what I mean? It says that people are asking these questions like, is this a humiliation? This is some shit he got to go through, or some humiliation type shit. Walk around with her.
What's up, Easy?
Like she ain't even got no shoes on. Kanye West,
What's up, Easy?
like what's up with these weird, these weird situations. Like I don't know. Like what do we look? I ain't about to judge this man's preference, but come on, yo. Like that's man. But is that some kind of humiliation? Like he gotta go through or something like that? Humiliation, or you know what I mean? Walking around with her, she walking around like that with no shoes on. He just walking through people they filming and shit. Like in a mall, look like he had Towson Ball or some shit, just walking around barefoot. Like you know what I'm saying? It just look weird, yo. It's just a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen this post right here, and it kind of made me question a few things. You feel me? Hold up, what is that? I gotta find a post. I seen this post right here. You know what I mean? And it made me. It's something called. Let me pull the post up so y'all can see. They said it said it says not all melanated individuals are with immigrant backgrounds are tethers. But if you are still confused about what a tether is, look no further than this group. Don't be a tether. Now I didn't know what a tether was. I'm like, what the hell is a tether? You know what I'm saying? Um, and then I looked it up, and I guess what a tether is someone who is not a like let's just say me, right? I was born in the U.S., but my parents was born in somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And they used like me being born here kind of granted them citizenship or something like that. And I guess he's referring to these people, these individuals right here. I see Obama up here, Kamala Harris. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who she is. I don't know who this guy is. That's Candace Owens. That's Akon with a lineup. Your lineup look crazy. That's Nicki Minaj. That's Fat Joe. Academics. I don't know. Burner Boy, I think that is. And that's the big face chick. That's Stewie Griffin at the bottom. No, that's Rhoda Osmond. But they saying they are tethers, and I'm like tether, like you know what I mean? What's I'm like shit. I ain't even realize that. But I'm on. I'm like, what's a tether? You feel me? And apparently, a tether is someone who kid is born here to grant citizenship. And these people that's born in them other places like that, yo, I guess what they saying is like they don't really identify with us like that, and they not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is they saying they some kind of a shill or something like that? I'm not sure. But I thought that was curious enough to write down in my notes. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was curious enough to write down in my notes. Feel me? But yeah, tell me what y'all think about that whole situation with the tethering and all that shit. You know what I mean? Speaking of family and wilding out, Kentucky is wilding out, bro. Kentucky is on some nut shit. All right, Kentucky. Let's talk about. Let's see why Kentucky on some nut shit. What is Kentucky talking about? Kentucky Republican introduces bill to legalize sex with first cousins. Kentucky. It would be Kentucky. It would be Kentucky. That's so on page for a place like that. And there's no knock to the people from Kentucky and all that shit. Jack Harlow from Kentucky, if I believe. You feel me? But you can whip your loving on me, baby. Yo, I got a theory, yo. Just a quick little side theory, yo. How come it's never two white rappers at the top of the game at the same time? There only can be one. Think about it. Think about it. Whenever it was one at the top of the game, has there ever been another one? Nope. But that's another story. But Kentucky wilding. They wilding, yo. They wilding. They trying. It's like, yo, where's this world heading to, bro? Where's this world heading to? Like, for real, bro. Where's this world heading to, yo? Like, I don't understand, yo. Like, I ain't with it. I don't get it. You feel me? I don't get it. You know what I mean? It was illegal at first. You know what I mean? I would, shit. Whatever. Let's just go past it. All right. Moving on. We're going to the music side of the game. We talking about the music, right? Who familiar with Lil Yachty? Lil Yachty, right? Lil Yachty is one of these young rapper dudes. You feel me? Do I listen to Lil Yachty? No. But you might hear a song on the internet or some shit. Like the one little song about broccoli and all that. Then he got the one little other song about One Night. It's a little catchy little hook and shit like that. But as a pure rapper and pure artist and shit like that, no. He got this one good song that I like. But as soon as he start rapping, I hate it. Like I just hate it. It's a beautiful song until the nigga start rapping. I'm not no insult to nobody that listen to Lil Yachty, you feel me? By all means, Lil Yachty, get your money. I ain't gonna never knock a nigga for getting his paper. But it appears Lil Yachty did something that we must talk about. All right. Now, if you're familiar with this rapper named Beanie Sigel, Beanie Sigel was a rapper that came out in the maybe late 90s, early 2000s. Beanie Sigel was one time one of the realest rappers in the game. You feel me? Beanie Sigel got hit after hit. His catalog is crazy. You know what I mean? You got The Truth, The Reason, The Becoming, you know what I'm saying? You got some dope tracks by Beans. One of his best songs he ever came out with was Feel It in the Air. You know what I mean? Now, if you know Feel It in the Air, Feel It in the Air is a song, is just, you know what I mean? Beans is one of them dudes, he always rap about the grit and, you know what I mean, life and, you know what I'm saying, the points in life where he at, dealing with the different things, you feel me? The grittiness of it. And Feeling in the Air was a song just about feeling iffy. Some shit don't feel right. You feel me? I done did so much wrong shit, yo. It's just like, man, like I can smell it, I can feel it, yo. I can feel it in the air. And that's one of the most iconic rap songs ever. So the reason I'm bringing that song up is because Lil Yachty chose to sample that classic, right? Now, I'm not mad at samples. I actually appreciate samples. You feel me? As a producer, I love samples. I love when you can recreate a sample. Everybody don't like it. You feel me? But if you're gonna recreate a sample, you gotta make that shit. You gotta do something. So Lil Yachty, he recreated a sample to Feel It in the Air. So let's see what Lil Yachty did. Let me throw him up on the screen real quick. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let's see what he talking about. Oh shit, hold up, my bad. My bad. Let's try that again. Oh shit, my bad. I had y'all on mute. All right, my bad. One more time.
My dog get fucked up, his turned to codeine for a kidney. Two fingers locked up, no they with me. I was in Melbourne, fucking on Sydney. The big smoke is going up like a chimney. In the AP store and they looking at me like the girls who both won Wembley. Need a rich bitch with no enemies. Nigga play with my name, then it's injuries. Ever since I popped out, it's been inquiries. I'm a post, they gon' buy it, they feeling me. She pull us sucking everything out of me. I know niggas my close still doubting me. All the nephews and nieces gon' shout at me. Anytime, every time, all of your uncles and aunties is proud of me. Us, you the only one who hated us, honestly wild to me. I bought some snake boots, came from Calgary. Niggas ain't shit, learn that from the algorithm. Came in all black like a English pilgrim. Bet I'ma feed the children. Bet we gon' bust up a billion.
Who died? Any choke on my block, I'ma bleed it. Think this bitch is a dope till I breathe it. Keep it stacked, man, I'm really conceited. Show about your 2 cents, you can keep it. When this shit a marathon, keep breathing. Already making miles if I need it. She gon' think you a trick to train. Nigga always fat, but watch where you step, get treated like Megan.
All right, man. Fuck that. We listen, yo. I guess I'm just an old nigga that don't like this new style of rap, yo. 'Cause I don't like that shit, yo. What the fuck is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen. Beans need to shoot that nigga. Look, no, I'm just playing. But I don't really fuck with that shit. Yo. I don't like. First of all, I'm not a big fan of niggas constantly talking about stepping and spinning blocks and shit. If you ain't stepping or spinning no blocks, yo, can we leave that shit in 2023? Stepping and spinning and all that dumbass shit. Niggas ain't stepping or spinning, man. Like, we ain't doing that shit. You know what I mean? Niggas is getting locked up and getting life in prison and on trial for their fighting for their life behind shit like that. And niggas still rapping about stepping and spinning. And I don't know Lil Yachty personally at all. You feel me? But I don't think Lil Yachty to be like a fucking stepper or a spinner. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not a stepper or a spinner. Ain't nothing wrong with not being like that. You feel me? I'm fucking regular. You know what I mean? But like, I don't. Hey, look, man, music is subjective, yo. If you like it, that's your thing. You can like it all you want. I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? You can like that shit all you want. But me, if you gonna sample, feel it in the air, better make that shit something. You better kill that shit. So maybe he thought maybe some of the young kids like, you feel me? But I don't. Feel me? Fuck that shit. Straight up. Straight up and down. Just like that. All right. Now, what's with these airplanes? This the shit that scares me, bro. This the shit that scared me, my nigga. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
It's on
I ain't even gonna
fire.
hold you. This type of shit scares me, yo. This is why I don't like going flying. This is why I don't like to fly. You know, this is like one of my worst nightmares, one of my worst fears. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I just like, I would hate to happen. You know what I mean? Like, so if y'all remember not too long ago, it was an incident where a panel flew off the side of an airplane. It might have been 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? An airplane was in the sky and a panel flew off of the airplane while they was 16,000 feet in the air, right? Now, apparently, luckily enough, the 2 passengers that was supposed to sit in that spot didn't come to the airport, or they missed their flight. Now, that's kind of iffy, right? How did they just happen to miss their flight? But that's neither here nor there, right? Now you got this situation I'm about to bring up right now. Right?
Oh my god, it's on fire. Oh my god. Sorry. It's on fire. Mom. Holy shit. I hope they're okay. I wonder if they're doing an emergency. Oh. No, it's still doing it. It's still doing it.
Nah, that's man. Now I don't know what happened to that flight. I don't know why it was doing that. But is there effort to get people to stop flying? Maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because then they ain't gonna stop people from flying. You know, because I remember a few years ago it was airplanes. I think it was called I don't remember what the name of the plane was, but I remember a couple of them crashing. But yeah, yo, like shit. Can you imagine being on that plane? Shit, I don't even want to. I don't want to imagine. You know, that's some serious stuff right there. Seem like it's they trying to put it out there to not fly. You know, and that's something else I'm gonna end this video with. We're gonna talk about these planes going down and shit like that. It's crazy. You feel me? But anyway, let's get into. I thought this was funny, right?
Go shopping.
I thought this was funny right here. And let me just say this, yo. Let me just say this before I play this, right? Before I play this, viewing discretion is advised. You know what I'm saying? Listen, yo, this channel is a warning in the beginning of this show I do is a warning in the beginning of it for a reason. Feel me? I didn't even realize my game froze. But it's a warning in the beginning of this shit for a reason, yo. We grown. We talk about it. I curse a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got real crazy language. You feel me? This is for grown folk, right? But we everybody been doing them 2020 challenges and you know what I'm saying and all that shit and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Recently, Charleston White was on one, and you feel me? I'm gonna put it up right here, right? He was on one. Now you can say what you want about Charleston White. You feel me? Whether you agree with him, disagree with him, that's not even what I'm about to get into with this, right? The thing I want to get into, yo, this nigga Charleston White, he is funny as a motherfucker. You can't say this nigga ain't funny, yo. He definitely got some funny shit. He be funny. He be saying some shit sometimes. So let's just see what he said in response to this shit right here.
If you had 2 hours with Charleston White, what would you do?
Go shopping.
Go shopping?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you would do?
Yeah.
You have 2 hours though. You're gonna spend the whole
I'll
2
go shopping. I'll probably rub his back and make sure he's like no cramps in his back and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charleston.
She think I'm a trick. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking player that wants some pussy. You lying to me. You think I'm gonna take you shopping and you gonna rub my back? You got to touch my dick. Man, I want my dick sucked and fucked with her. Man, no, hell no. That shit didn't want to double up with me. Send us to the timeline.
Are you sure? She's a no?
Man, ain't nothing wrong with my back. Man, my dick got pressure on my nuts is built up. These motherfucker heavy. This motherfucker needs to explode. I don't fuck my back. I can pop my own goddamn back. No, go shopping in the back rub? Man, please. Nigga, hell no. I'm one of them old white boy who dick can't work. Man, please. Man, shit no. Hell no. And she didn't want to double up with me with the cutie. She was stutter stepping on the double up.
Hey yo funny as shit. Yo say, man, she try to think I'm a trick. She think I'm gonna take him on my she think I'm gonna take him on take him on the back rub and shit. I'm gonna just let her rub my back and that's it. And we just go da. Charles White say, nah, he ain't having that shit. That's funny as motherfucker, you know. I thought that was funny enough to share. You feel me? Quick little break real quick. Quick little commercial break. Let's pay these bills. And then we're gonna end this shit on a serious topic, yo. It's a serious topic, and I think people should. We're gonna watch this video together, and I think everybody should watch it because it's something that's going on in the world right now. I know a lot of us are caught up in certain things like the BrickLady and you know what I mean, and Kanye West and all that bullshit. But it's really things going on in this world that we should all share and be conversating about with. And we're gonna get into it after this little commercial break.
Hey, excuse me, where did you get your shirt?
This shirt right here?
Yes.
Got this from oriclothing.com.
What's oriclothing.com?
Well, it's a website right now you can access on your phone where you can purchase OR kit and accessories in.
Is there any other way I could find you guys or get your clothing?
Well, we got the Instagram, which is OR Clothing. That's OARD Clothing _ You can hit us up directly in the DM from right there and get your shirt. We'll show you it directly. Show you how to get it.
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
You too,
thank you.
All right, yeah, yo, we still got the shirts and shit on oriclothing.com. You can still go get all the merch and stuff right there. And let me look at that video again. I look like I was lost.
Hey, excuse me, where did you get your shirt?
This shirt right here?
Yes.
Got this from oriclothing.com.
What's oriclothing.com?
Well, it's a website right now you can access on your phone where you can purchase OR kit and accessories in.
Is there any other way I could find you guys or get your clothing?
Well, we got the Instagram, which is OR Clothing. That's OARD Clothing _ You can hit us up directly in the DM from right there and get your shirt. We'll show you it directly. Show you how to get it.
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
You too,
thank you.
Nah, I definitely I ain't that much bigger than that, yo, but I feel like I gained a little weight since then, yo, and I gotta get back on my shit. Yo, because I shit, looking at that, I look like I was in shape a little bit, you feel me? And I kind of was. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into more of a little serious topic. Like I said, yo, this we always gotta check on and see what's going on in the world and things like that, man, and just be cautious of what's going on. And this video right here, it's 9 minutes long. I don't know if we're gonna watch the whole 9 minutes because we already been running 55 minutes, almost to an hour. So we might not watch the whole thing. but I definitely want to play enough of it for people to kind of get the gist of what's going on. I might even put the speed on faster. So let me put the playback speed a little faster. So um maybe we can watch it like that. But give me a second. So maybe we can watch it like that. So okay, man. If you somebody that's like into prophetic times and shit like that, then you should know the times we in. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to end on this note, but we got to. You know, I can't say a bunch of bullshit that's purposeless and not throwing some real stuff here and there. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's about edification. But yeah, yo, it seems as though the world is at war. I mean, we've been at war, but it seems like we heading in the direction where things may change. You know what I'm saying? And let's just watch this video together and see what's going on.
One of the flashpoints in this part of the world blazing red, Iran and Pakistan now trading fire, and with the war in Gaza raging, tensions between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon grow, while militants attack U.S. forces in Syria and Iraq.
You know things are bad in the region when even the Taliban are calling for calm.
Should we be worried about this rising tension in the Middle East?
I think the world's going mad. So, what started out as a conflict in Gaza, we're now getting more and more towards the border of India.
Well, rebels are rising in the Middle East once again for the fourth time. The U.S. carrying out retaliatory strikes against the Iran-backed Houthis in Yemen. The Houthis again preparing to fire missiles toward the commercial ships in the Red Sea.
That's a critical trade route for the world. So the U.S. has taken preemptive action, once again, launching Tomahawk missiles against those Houthi rebels. And there's also more escalation in the region. Pakistan is now striking Iran.
Really what this is seeing Iran flexing its military muscles around the ongoing Middle Eastern crisis. And this is just yet again Iran trying to show that it is a regional power. And also, ultimately, what we can say simply is that this crisis continues to just grow here in the Middle East.
And they are the center of gravity that's destabilizing the region. They have 7 proxies out there working their agenda. The most significant one, obviously, is the war in Gaza, but we've noted all the others, and you just mentioned another one, the Houthis. Where is all that coming from? That is because Iran's objectives are very clear. And that is to dominate and control the Middle East, drive the United States military out of the Middle East, and destroy the state of Israel by weakening it politically, and people don't want to live there. So this is what is happening here.
We are seeing a very dangerous back and forth unfolding between 2 nuclear states.
Well, what you have to realize that Pakistan's attack on Iran is unprecedented. I can't remember if this ever occurred, especially a missile strike against an Iranian village.
And that's because earlier this week, an Iranian strike targeted what Tehran claims was a Sunni militant base in this area of Pakistan. That's in addition to airstrikes that the regime launched late Monday in Iraq and Syria, also a response to the terror attack in Kayne, which has now been claimed by the Islamic State. All of this is part of a wider explosion of violence across the region. Houthi rebels have been attacking commercial vessels in the Red Sea since November last year. They say as an act of solidarity with the Palestinians and to pressure Israel into a ceasefire in Gaza.
It's not just the Houthis who are disrupting commerce or making attacks and kinetic elements right there in the Red Sea. We're also seeing 100+ attacks that are occurring in Iraq and also in Syria, which is another element of an Iranian-backed militia, the Kataib Hezbollah.
You mentioned the Houthi terror designation and that it was just reinstated to a certain extent.
The Biden administration has designated your group, the Houthis, as a terrorist organization. What is your reaction to that?
We would say to Biden, this label should be given to Netanyahu, he says. Is there now a regional war underway between the United States and Iranian-backed groups, including your own? Yes, as we said.
It was calling up almost 100,000 troops for its biggest drills in almost 40 years.
As the war between Russia and Ukraine rages on, NATO is stepping in to remind Moscow of its military capabilities. The alliance launching what it calls Operation Steadfast Defender 24, its biggest series of joint exercises since the Cold War. The goal, rehearsing how American troops would reinforce European allies in countries bordering Russia if the conflict in Ukraine expands. They'll be deployed along an eastern front stretching thousands of miles. NATO is hoping it's enough to deter Russia from targeting a member nation. And officials say drills like these wouldn't have been possible a few years ago, but Moscow's invasion of Ukraine united the alliance against a common adversary.
That is a record number of troops that we can bring to bear and have an exercise within that size. Across the alliance, across the ocean.
The Russians pushing back strongly, condemning the new exercises and promising a quote appropriate.
If you want to watch that video, yo, it's on it's Jason A. It's the channel. It's pretty much, yo. I mean, it looked like the world is preparing for war. I mean, it's always been rumors of war and stuff like that, you know. So I try to throw that in there, try not to get lost in the sauce and just understand this real shit going on in this world and don't get too caught up into like celebrity shit and all that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and another thing, you know, a lot of it is to install fear in you. You feel me? And you know, that's why you gotta attach yourself to something beyond this physical world, like, you know, God. You know, I'm just straight out saying, attach yourself to the Lord, and you know, try your best to work towards that. You know what I'm saying? Because this world it'll definitely put a lot of fear, unwanted shit in you. You know what I mean? But outside of that, you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's been a good episode. It's been a good time back. You know what I mean? It's been a while. I ain't been live in a while. So hey, tomorrow is gonna be a big day for us, yo, especially on the straight sports talk. You know what I mean? We having it's gonna be a big game tomorrow, Ravens playoffs. So if you catch this on a replay or catch it live, yo, make sure you tune into that. And yeah, yo, outside of that, man, I hope everybody enjoyed this stream. You feel me? For the people that popped in, it wasn't too much activity, but it's usually people that tune in afterwards. So if you're somebody that tuned in afterwards and you enjoyed the stream, yo, you know what I'm saying, found yourself laughing or, agreeing or disagreeing with anything, please tell me what you think in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all that goofy shit them YouTubes be talking about. It's 48 Smith, yo, we out of here, man. Straight Pip TV. Graveyard shift, baby. Hey, man, if you out there working right now, yo, it's almost over. You're going to be off soon, yo. You're going to be home chilling. You know what I mean? Kicking back, you know. But yeah, yo, we out here, yo. Everybody take it easy. We out.